Good morning, everyone. This is your boy, Daniel Langston Evans here, going live this morning. Just wanted to give you some morning fuel to get your day started, if will. We're going to talk about the mind this morning. As I make my commute to the office this morning, we talk about the mind and how powerful the mind is. The mind is very powerful in the fact that wherever the mind goes, the body will follow. There are people that can make things happen, speak things into existence, all because they have a strong mindset. Every great idea, every perfect thought, or anything dealing with actions, it all starts in the mind. And so I said that to say this: your mind is really all you need. If you can make things happen, or you can see things happen in your mind, then you can make it happen in real life, in reality, because everything starts in the mind first. I was working out this morning, and certain songs I listen to on my playlist takes me back to a time of success. So here's the thing. When I played high school football, it was a time before the game where we had pre-game prep. And you can come to the locker room and you'll see certain people might be asleep before the game. Certain people might be listening to music and all type of things like that. And you might see people meditating, trying to get their mind, in the words of the coach, get your mind focused on the game. I was a person that used to always meditate before the game. And what the meditation was for was just for me to visualize myself being successful, visualize myself, running the plays and things like that. Because if I can see it in the mind, then I can react to it in real life. There are certain songs that I used to listen to that get me up for game day, get me pumped and things like that. And as I was listening to my morning workout, I realized that I made those songs personally related to the situation. So, quick story. When I was in the 9th grade, I used to work out with the high schoolers, and I was part of this 1,000-pound club. Real good friend of mine, Eddie Hartwell, was in that same group, but he was maybe a year ahead of me. So I had to lift weights with some of the bigger guys because of my strength level. And it's a song that I used to listen to when we was working out. Always used to give me strength. It was like my crunk song. Bone Thugs-n-Harmony and Tupac. And then the other one was Bone Thugs-n-Harmony and Biggie. Notorious Thugs and Notorious Thugs was the one that me and Eddie Hartwell used to listen to. And then Thug Love was the one I used to listen to before the game. And it's almost like every play had a soundtrack to it. As I'm in my locker room and I'm got my headphones in listening to the music, that would potentially be the soundtrack of whatever I had going on. Those songs would be permanently etched in my mind for that occasion to get up. I listen to those songs working out, listen to those songs while I'm prepping for the game. And so as I'm on the elliptical this morning and I got my workout playlist going, all songs that gets me in the right state of mind. And I was meditating while I was on the elliptical, and my mind went back to high school. And before you know it, I had done 30, 45 minutes on the elliptical, and I got lost in the mind, running plays. Even to the point where I feel like I might be able to go out there and do some action now at 40 because of the mindset. And as I'm listening to those songs, I really realize how powerful the mind is, because you can do pretty much anything that you set your mind to. There are some things in my life that I have willed into existence by speaking it and by thinking about it, meditating on it, daydreaming about it. I was in a daydream this morning on that elliptical, and all I can think of was when I was listening to these songs, I was successful playing football, and if I want to get back to a certain level of success working out, then those are the songs that I go to help with my morning motivation. And it's also been said that the mind is so powerful that if your mind thinks that you're dead, your body will follow it. If your mind is constantly thinking negative thoughts, your body is going to follow behind it. You can make yourself sick by thinking you're sick. Body will start responding to you like you were sick, all because of the mind. So when it comes down to being successful, you have to visualize how you want your success to look. You have to visualize how you want the day to go. And that's really important because the mind is all you need. When you're thinking about your day, thinking about your success, just envision that. Because when I played football and when I was meditating, I used to see myself make the cuts. I used to see myself get the ball, see myself juke somebody, see myself run somebody over. And even though it was in the mind, by the time it came on the field, I had already seen it before. So it wasn't like it was foreign. So I was very comfortable because a lot of things that I've done in real life, I have already dreamt about it. And we talked about a week and a half ago about how powerful a dream is in terms of making it seem like it's real, when you can actually make that stuff happen by willing it into existence by your mind. That's why we are always struggling with our thoughts, because our thoughts are powerful, and our mind is the most powerful thing that God created us with. Is that mind. That brain can do some amazing things. And the old saying is that the mind is a terrible thing to waste. That's because you have so much power between your ears that if you would just tap into that power, then there's nothing you can't do. Whether you are trying to become a professional athlete, a professional bodybuilder, a professional whatever, successful business, you have to be able to see these things happen, and you have to meditate on these things day and night to the point where when you show up, it's already second nature. And it comes with a bit of confidence. You can be confident in the fact that you have already rehearsed this thing, in your mind, you have already responded to the answers to the questions already. And whatever the outcome was in your mind, you was able to rebuttal, and you was able to be successful because you willed it in your mind. So, as we continue our day-to-day, be mindful of your thought process. Be mindful of what you're thinking about on your day-to-day. Be mindful of what you allow to enter into your mind, because that would either it would affect you either positive or negative. So I wanted to say that this morning because I had a very good time working out, because I went back to a place of success in my mind. And I do that with everything I do. When I'm getting ready to, I'm back in the gym now, trying to cut down a few pounds. And so I'm going to create a playlist that my mind goes back to when I was successful. And that right there creates the environment, because your mind has something called muscle memory. Your body has muscle memory. Your mind has muscle memory, where you can think about a song and you can remember exactly where you was when that song came out, or when you first heard that song. And you can imagine how successful you are when you're doing certain things. So, in essence, you have to come up with a soundtrack for success. Every song that you listen to during your successful times, that's what you need to be like, focusing your mind on when you're doing these certain things, and getting the environment conducive to your success. And it's very powerful. Like I say, as I was on the elliptical and my eyes was open, but I couldn't see. The only thing I could see was what was going on inside my mind. I saw the football field. I saw the handoff. I saw the guy come up. I saw the move I made on him. I saw all those things that I did when I was successful. And as I was visualizing those things in my mind, the soundtrack of the music I was listening to during that time came out. Thug Love with Tupac, and Notorious Thugs with Biggie Smalls. Every time I hear those songs, every single time I hear those songs, my mind is automatically transported back to a place of success when those songs was relevant at that time. And I will continue to utilize those songs as it pertains to me in the gym, success, things like that, because that's what gets me up. Now, I don't have a song like that right now per se, but if I had one, I would listen to it every morning before I get my day started, because that would be the song that would set the tone for the success that I'm trying to achieve on the day-to-day basis. So your mind is all you need. You don't need no special potion to drink every morning, even though people like to get their day started with energy drink or Starbucks coffee or whatever. I normally have coffee too, but sometimes I switch it up and I change it to different things, and I want to put together the formula to be successful. So I just wanted to leave that with y'all as I'm pulling up at the office now. Been about a 15-minute ride. That's about how long it takes for me to get my morning thoughts out before I hit the ground running in the morning. But yeah, meditate on how you want to be successful. Meditate on what you want your life to look like, your day to look like, the time you spend meditating. Just find out what it is that gets you up, that get you on your feet, that get you into the mindset of being successful. And when you get to that place, your body will have muscle memory. Your mind will go back to that successful place every single time you get into that mindset. This is a powerful thing that we have in our heads, this brain. Very, very powerful. God has done his thing when he created the mind. So when you think in the morning, meditating, just create that environment of success. Find out what your soundtrack of success is and route it till the wheels fall off. And that's my morning meditation. This is my morning thought for the morning, is that your mind is all you need to be successful, is your mind. See it first, visualize it in your mind, and then execute it, make it happen exactly how you envision it, and you will hit the mark every single time. You all be blessed. It's your boy, Dane Langston Evans. I'll see you soon.